What's good, everybody? I am going to be doing a reaction video to Lady Gaga Hair. This was requested by Tsunade Sinju. I want to say thank you for that request. Yeah, and so I don't know a lot about this song. I know that Howard Stern has some incredible musical guests on here. I don't know what the song's about. The version that I'm going to be looking at is, I guess, 2011, so it's a little older. Back in Lady Gaga's prime fashion day. I mean, she's still fabulous and she's still incredible. But let's go ahead and let's get into this. I wanna hear what she's got to say and what the song's about.
What song were you thinking of doing?
Maybe in honor of
Okay, hold on.
Howard's.
Hold on. Look at this look. She looks so amazing. She's got the chains, the leather, the black and white, the mole. I mean, her makeup is just impeccable. She's so beautiful. She knows how to get the look for whatever she wants to accomplish. She just looks so great. She's multifaceted, a very talented artist, and I'm looking forward to this. Let's get back to this.
Stern in your hair. Maybe I'll sing hair.
Oh, hair.
Yeah,
Good.
let's talk about some
I
hair.
used to cut my hair while I was asleep.
And that would destroy
Wait,
you,
what?
right?
I
You
missed
didn't want
that.
your hair
Because
cut.
I was asleep.
And that would destroy
I gotta
you,
kick that
right?
back a little
You
bit more.
didn't
Hold
want
on.
In your hair. Maybe I'll sing hair.
Oh, hair. Good.
My mom used to cut my hair while I was asleep.
And that would destroy you, right? You didn't
Well,
want your...
That would no. Your mom used to cut your hair when you were asleep? Oh, that's a no zone. You don't do that. That is not okay. That would give me so much trauma and anxiety. Oh man. I know she has a good relationship with her mom, but I bet you that was not fun. Oh. Oh, she wrote a song about it.
Because I was really into the
Don't mess with artists because we will write songs about everything.
Grateful Dead for a little while, and I thought that I was so fabulous because I had to wear a uniform.
Right.
So I would grow my hair really long, and I wouldn't cut the ends, and it would get really, really nappy on the ends and like kind of dready.
Okay. I didn't know she liked the Grateful Dead. Wow, go Gaga. You're more rocker than I thought you were. I mean, you're definitely a rocker. You're like a triple threat. You've got the singing, you've got the acting, you've got the visuals. You can do different genres. Obviously, like you've done multiple genres with multiple people. You're so good. I know you've written a lot of songs for other artists. Just phenomenal. I'm so glad she came on the scene. I really am. But yeah, so she grew her hair, her ends would get nappy. Keep telling us the story. What's going on?
And I got so excited. I just thought I was the cutest thing ever. Even though,
Well, you are the cutest thing ever.
Some girls were kind of grossed out about it.
So what kind of song came out of that when you...
Well, I thought about identity, and I thought about what my hair meant to me when I was younger. And
Right.
since I went...
Yeah. Identity is so important. Being able to distinguish yourself from who you are. Sorry, had to pause that, guys. It was not the lights weren't working on here for a second. Sorry about that. But yeah, she's talking about identity and your hair being a big part of your identity. Identity is such a hot topic in our culture today, and everyone's got their own idea of what identity should be. A lot of Christians, and I'm a Christian, will say, your identity shouldn't be in this community or in that community. It should be in Christ. And there's a little tiny itty bitty bit of validity to that. Identity is in Christ. However, the caveat, I'm going to oppose that a little bit because, your identity is definitely in how you carry yourself. Some people like to have long hair, short hair, blonde hair, colored hair. Some people wear certain clothing, outfit because they feel comfortable. That's who they feel like they're their authentic self in that sense. And so you mess with someone's identity early on, and you can really cause a lot of trauma. But yeah, let's just hear this. I want to hear this.
Went to a Catholic school with uniforms.
your hair was the only thing you had.
Really the only thing I had.
Yeah, your hair would be
We're
if you had
blinded
uniforms.
by the things that challenge us. And every night at the show, the fans when we would do meet and greets, and when I would meet them, I'd always stop the tour bus on the way out because there's always thousands of them waiting, and I would try to sign as many autographs as I could.
That's really kind of you.
And they would always tell me these stories, and they would write me, and they write me these really long letters, and I read them all.
Right.
And
Yeah.
the letters are about, my mom doesn't like this, or my dad doesn't understand why, I talk the way that I, just like all these.
This is nothing new. There's always been a communication gap, an identity gap between parents and child, teenagers and parents, adults, young people and older people, generation to generation. And so it really is a struggle. I know for me, I've really tried my best to embrace my children wherever they were at. I gave them a lot of freedom. If they wanted to shave their head, keep their hair long, grow it, color it, style it. My only condition was keep your hair nice and clean. We're not going to have nappy hair, but you can choose your style. You're going to carry the consequences of it. But if that's going to make you feel like you're more who you are, then so be it. I'm going to empower that. And so I know not all parents are like that. I guess a lot of them are, but I definitely was. I really wanted to embrace my children's identity.
Stories. And hair became not just about what I'd been through, but
What everyone had been through.
yeah, the
Right.
song
Yeah.
and the album sort of became about the journey of not just me, but of my generation and
Yeah.
my fans,
Yeah.
and how they feel and how much they entrusted me with these stories. Whereas you almost imagine, I remember the pop.
Okay, we haven't even got to the song yet, but here's the reality. This is what I love about Lady Gaga. She takes what her fans say to heart. And she's like, listen, you entrusted me with your stories. You entrusted me with just that little piece of you. And she honors that through her music, through the things she does. And it's almost like she's an extension of her fans, or her fans are an extension of her, where, she takes her story, which is very similar, and their story, and she just makes it into an incredible song that is relatable, that just gets you and pulls your tug strings. And she's just so good at that. I am so grateful for her artistry. She's so good. Let me just kick this back a little bit more.
Of my generation.
So beautiful.
My fans. And
Gaga's not just your generation, it's all generations.
how much they entrusted me with these stories. Whereas you almost imagine, I remember the pop singers or the rock stars that I would meet, I never would have said, I'm so depressed, or,
Yeah.
I need you. I never would have said any of those things because I would have been too afraid. that
Right.
They would have
So you like that
judged me.
they open up to you and you get inspiration from it.
Yeah, well, it means something to me. It
Yeah.
means something to me that they trust me.
Gaga, go ahead, please.
Ooh, hair.
Whenever I'm dressed cool, my parents put up a fight.
Yeah, that's common.
And if I'm a hot shot, mom will cut my hair at night.
Mom, don't cut the hair. That's not okay.
And in the morning, I'm short of my identity.
Oh. Now that's a bar. That's a bar. Oh, look at, she's got little bars in there. I'm tripping out of that. She said, my mom will cut my hair at night, so your hair's being cut. And then she says, I'm short of my identity, which means your hair cuts short. It cuts off your identity. Man, go Gaga. I didn't think you had bars. This is cool. Go for it. This is making me happy. Let's hear that again. She's got the confidence,
If I'm
though.
a hot shot, mom will cut my hair at night.
Acceptance. Everyone wants to be loved.
Morning, I'm short of my identity. I scream, Mom and Dad, why can't I be who I wanna be?
Oh.
To
Okay, hold on. I'm going to kick this back a little bit too. Mom and Dad, why can't I be who I want to be? This is the constant struggle. I've raised my kids, and my kids are incredible kids. And as a mom, as a parent, I definitely had a vision for what I wanted my children to be. Everyone wants their kids to be successful. Everyone wants their kids to be rich. Everyone wants their kids to be loved and accepted. And it's very easy for a parent to push their narrative on their kids. And what I really tried to do is best to my ability, and of course I didn't do this, 100%, because, I don't think anyone does it perfectly. But like, for example, my youngest child really, their whole life, they wanted to really, they're into animals, right? And so I didn't steer them from that. I encouraged them in that, and they work at the Humane Society. My middle son was really full on into music, like a prodigy. And though I loved the idea of, yes, you're following in mom's footsteps and you're going to be a musician, I really let him take on his dream, and I didn't hinder it. And he is a phenomenal musician this day. And so one of the things I wanted to do is, I have a family business. I wanted to push my kids into being a part of my family business, but I just realized that they're not cut out for that. It's not for them. It's my business, not their business. It's not what they seek to do in their life. And so I had to learn early on to let things go and let them be who they are, and appreciate them for who they are. I had the honor and privilege of my mom, honoring me and accepting me and encouraging me and being ministered to by me. And, it changes the dynamic. It really does. This is a cool song. And man, she looks amazing. She sounds great.
I scream, Mom and Dad, why can't I be who I wanna be?
You can be who you want to be.
Too bad.
Oh.
I just wanna be myself, and I want you to love me for who I am.
Okay, I gotta hit this. I already touched on this, right? Everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants to be loved. And what I don't like that's going on in our culture is that we shame people for their identity. And it's done in the church, it's done outside of the church, it's done on the left and on the right. And the thing is, we want to be vulnerable and be seen for who we really are. And on the flip side, a lot of people don't want to see other people for who they really are. And I think it would be better for us as a culture to not shame people when they're discovering who they are, and just to love them. For me, and I have a great circle of chosen family and friends and a community that supports and loves me. But my biggest struggle throughout my entire life was I never felt like I could be loved. Like, I didn't feel lovable. I felt like anytime someone got close enough to me that they wouldn't like who they saw, and that they would walk away. And historically they did. And what that did is it caused me to start to put these walls up. And these walls, they would protect me from the hurt, but I picture this like a flower, right? I was this delicate flower, and I put these bricks all the way around this flower. And yes, it blocked out the pain of people hurting me because they can't get close to me anymore, but it also blocked out the sunlight. And so this delicate flower starts to wither and starts to fade and starts to lose its light, and when people say, I really can't get to know you because there's a wall there, because I'm afraid for people to get to know me. And this is a common struggle we see in our culture. And for me, as a Christian, as a pastor, as a human being, I just love the beauty and diversity. There's so much beauty in people being different and being unique and not fitting the social norms and fitting the social norms, whatever it is that makes you who you are. I really, really appreciate that, man. So identity is so important. Let people be who they want to be. Let them be loved. Let them be seen. Oh, Gaga, you are so good at this stuff. Let's hit this.
Too bad. I just wanna be myself, and I want you to love me for who I am.
Yes.
I just wanna be myself, and I want you to know I am my hair.
Okay. I got a lot of commentary this time. people are going to be like, hold on, your hair is not who you are, but the reality is the clothes we choose to wear. Some of us hide behind that. I know a lot of men who will grow out their beard and facial hair to hide behind it, and that becomes who they are. You see the little comical videos of where the dad has a young baby under the age of a year old or whatever it is, and then he's had a beard the whole time, and then he shaves the beard, and the child starts to cry because they recognize that dad, the way I identify my dad is through my hair. And so hair is a big part of identity. It really is. The way you style it, how long you have it, how short you have it, the colors, the whatever you do with it, it really goes to signify this is who I am. And so when she says that, I want you to know that I am my hair, there's actually some truth to that. Man, if we could just learn to love people right where they're at and appreciate the diversity and not be at odds with diversity, not be threatened by it, this would be a better place, a better world for sure. But let's kick this. Kick this back. Yeah. Pray. There's some freedom. Freedom. There's another bar there too. Think about that. I've had enough. This is my prayer. I'll die living just as free as my hair, because your hair is going to blow freely in the wind, and she wants to be as free as the hair. Yes, Gaga, speak to me. You're speaking my language. I really appreciate this. Now let's go.
I've had enough.
Great chorus. Yeah. I've had enough too. This gives me goosebumps. Ooh. You're not a freak. Okay. I know why a large sector of a certain population, a certain community, absolutely adore her. And I know a lot of people adore her, but because she's taking something as simple as hair that, yes, becomes a part of who you are. And she's just like, listen, I've had enough. I swear I've had enough. This is my prayer. I want to be as free as my hair, and just let me be who I am. Let me be me. There's beauty. If you will let me be who I am, if you would love me for who I am, I will thrive, and everyone will be better for it. Everyone will be better for it. Oh, Gaga, you're so good. You're speaking my language, Gaga. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Be as free as your hair. And your hair looks amazing. Yeah. Think about what this song was birthed from.
Sometimes I want some raccoon or red highlights.
Yeah, me too.
My Cruella highlight.
Just because
Talk to me.
my friends to think I'm dynamite.
You are dynamite.
And on Friday, Rock City High School dance.
Yeah, tell me. What happened at this dance?
My bangs to hide that I don't stand a chance.
You know what? I'm going to pause this again. I just like to do this, but it is a reaction video. That's what we do here. Gaga is such a good storyteller. She just sucks you into the story. She gets you into where her head's at, and she brings a really simple but important truth. People could say it's through the superficial. I don't think it's through the superficial, but she's like, listen, everything about me is seen through my identity. I want my insides to be seen on the outside. And man, wow, And on Friday Rocks, as Friday Rocks in, or on Friday Rocks in, the high school dance, she's talking about the high school dance. She got her bangs, they're cut hot too. I don't stand a chance or something like that. Oh. Be yourself. I love you for who you are. Go for it. Be you.
I just want to be myself, and I want you to know I am my hair. I've had enough.
Yeah.
This is my prayer that I'll die living just as free as
my
my hair.
Yeah.
I've had enough. This is my prayer that I'll die living just as free as my hair.
Okay, sorry, I gotta go back to this. I'm gonna throw out my Christian perspective here. When you become a Christian, the last thing that you really want, that you want to be engaged in, or what people are afraid of, is conformity, right? This is what we say this from the pulpit all the time, that come as you are. God loves you as you are. And then we try to modify people, where it's not really our job to modify people. Listen, God doesn't care what you look like, how you dress, what genre of music you listen to. Yes, he does care about things like, you being you growing in purity, holiness, righteousness, those kinds of things. But he does all of that. And it was such a confusing message for me when I became a Christian. Like, God loves you as you are, and come as you are, and I come as you are, but nobody loved me, nobody liked me. Like, well, you can't really come as you are. You've got to change first, and that's just not true. It's just not true. You be who you are. God will woo you to himself. He will cause you to fall in love with him, and as you fall in love with him, he will grow you in his way, his time. And you can be grown as a Christian just as you are. You can be who you are. You can wear all leather black. You can have different color hair. You can wear rainbows. You can wear a suit. It doesn't matter. God loves you for who you are. Gaga, you are incredible. She would be an incredible Christian musician. She's so good.
I've had enough. This is my prayer that I'll die living just as free as my hair.
Yeah.
I've had enough.
I've had enough too.
I'm not a freak.
You're not a freak.
Just here fighting a stick cold on the streets. I've had enough.
Yeah, I've had enough too.
This is my prayer. I swear I'm as free as my hair. I'm as free as my hair.
Okay, here's another thing I want to touch on too. When you don't allow people the freedom to be themselves, they suppress that for a season. And I picture it like a kind of like a little swindle, right? You're all the way over here suppressed. And what happens is one day they free themselves, and they're no longer they're going to go all the way to the other side, the other extreme, because they're experimenting and figuring out who they are. And eventually they will find that equilibrium and balance out to be, not too radical, not too, unradical, but they're going to find that middle ground. And I think it's okay to let people be who they are. I don't understand. I would rather love a person for who they really are than love their portrayal. We see this all over social media, right? You see this on Instagram and on just all the social platforms where people put their best foot forward, and you're like, man, they have a great life, but they're miserable inside because you're seeing the highlights, not who they really are. You're seeing what they want you to see on the outside, but you're not really seeing them. I want to see the person. I want to know the person in depth. I want to go down into the crevices of their heart and really get to know the person. And I just wish we as a society got better at that. And I'm encouraged that one day we will. But man, it would be great if we got there sooner.
I am my hair.
You are your hair. I'm my hair.
I am my
Yep.
hair.
I'm my hair.
I just want to be free. I just want to be me.
Be yourself.
Lots of friends that invite me to
Wait. Let me hear that again. Sorry.
I just want to be me. And I want lots of friends that invite me to their party.
Yes. Okay. Again. Yes. It comes back down to what I said originally. You know, everybody wants to be loved. You want people who see you for who you really are and still invite you to the party. That still want you around. They're not intimidated by your diversity. They're not intimidated or threatened by your difference or just by your persona. And I just, I don't get threatened by many people, just so you know, because I really genuinely value what everyone brings to the table. And I love seeing the differences in personalities and looks and characters and just experiences. I love it all. Yeah, you're invited to my party, Gaga. If you ever see this reaction, I just want you to know I adore you. Doubt she'll see it, but just in case. Love Gaga. You're invited to my party.
I don't want to change, I don't want to be ashamed. I'm the spirit of my hair. It's all the glory that I bear on my hair.
Yeah. You are your hair, your hair, your hair. Yeah. Woo! Those pipes. Yeah. She can sing. Woo! I love this angle. Sorry, I know I'm talking over the music, but I love how she can take something as simple as hair and make it into this song that is so powerful because, I want to live as free as my hair. I mean, that is an absolute bar. I want to live as free as my hair. We talk about in our country and in our culture, freedom. We're Americans. We have freedom. And yet we want to impose restrictions on other people's identity. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know why we're so threatened by it. Let us be free as our hair. It's the American way. It's the Christian way. Yes, let's do this. It's freedom. We're no longer slaves. We're free. As free as our hair.
I live just as free as my hair.
Yeah.
I'm not enough. I'm not a freak. I'm just here. Fun to stay cool on these New York streets.
New York streets. Been to New York. Man, she's got pipes. Yes, you are.
This is Lady Gaga on Sirius Radio with Howard Stern.
Nice.
I am my hair.
Okay, I'm gonna rebuke you, Lady Gaga, on this one, only because you don't have to introduce yourself. We know who you are. So what an incredible reaction. So Gaga, you don't ever have to introduce yourself. You come out, the world knows who you are. You are definitely a unique individual, braver than a lot of people you're a voice for a lot of people, I should say. You give voice to a lot of people who've been in your shoes, and I'm so grateful that you've used the platform in the way that you have, to bring inclusiveness, to bring love, to bring recognition, to bring beauty where people see, where people bring hate, and to bring unity where people try to bring division. So thank you for your work. Incredible reaction. If you guys would be willing, we're on the road to 500. If you could hit that like button, I guess I have to go like this more, that like button, and hit that subscribe button, and let's get on that road to 500. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. God bless you.